up, man? Once again, you YouTube motherfuckers. The more I listen to y'all, some of y'all on here, and a lot of you motherfuckers who really, y'all have a lot of fucking subscribers. A lot of subscribers. So y'all influence, a lot of people's opinions. But the more I listen to y'all, the more Roger Mayweather sound like a genius when he keep repeating the phrase, most people don't know shit about boxing. Cause a lot of you motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. I don't know, y'all just don't, I think y'all just got poor thinking and analytical skills, man. Now I'm hearing a lot of motherfuckers talking about, what a performance by Vitali Klitschko. What a performance by... I was not impressed by that shit. I don't know who the hell was impressed by that. I wasn't. Emmanuel Stewart summed it up. It was a big man beating up a little man. I mean, can you imagine the criticism that say Lennox Lewis would have got for beating up Tiny Adamek? Now, sure enough, Adamek, earned his right to fight Vitali. But come on. People would not be talking about, what a great performance. Lennox going there jabbing this tiny little guy. I mean, Adamek, he was like a little insect in there. Jabbing this guy, he could not get in Vitali. He couldn't hit him. He just jabbing this guy to death, throwing right hand, throwing all kind of punches. This guy was just too small. Whatever game plan he thought he had, if that was his game plan, I mean, they should have known that it was over before it started, and they knew they was just there to pick up a check. I mean, get real. To beat Vitali, all I'm saying is that you motherfuckers who talking about how great a performance is, this performance wasn't shit. I see this as a very insignificant victory. Had everything been equal, then he would get full credit. But come on, this dude Adamek for much of the fight was sitting there trying to box with Vitali, trying to trade jabs as if there's no weight, height, and reach disparity. This dude did not have a chance in hell. You saw Dwyer's prediction. Put money on Vitali to win and put money on Vitali to get a knockout. I mean, come on. I know it's just one person's opinion, but he has a respected opinion on YouTube for the most part. Now, who the fuck gave Adamek, what knowledgeable boxing insider gave Adamek any significant chance to win that fight? And motherfuckers talk, Vitali. You motherfuckers after fights be really blowing Vitali and Vladimir up. Y'all need to shut the fuck up, man. Y'all just some irritating cornball motherfuckers. Now, to beat Vitali, you gotta have some kind of size. I think you gotta be a natural heavyweight to beat him. Now, if not, then you better carry your weight very well as a heavyweight. And I think the way to beat him is the way Lewis beat him. You gotta go in there with the mindset of busting his ass up. You can't go in there, boxing, letting him jab, sit on the outside, use distance. You can't do that shit. The reason why Lewis was able to beat him, whip his ass. I scored that fight 3-3. I gave Lewis the 3rd round, the 5th, and the 6th. Because Lewis' size was one thing. But another thing was that he was able to close the distance quick. That right hand he cut Vitali with in the 3rd round, you saw Vitali was leaning backwards when that punch landed. Any other fighter would have missed that punch. Because you gotta close distance quick. You gotta stay in Vitali's face. You gotta be able to push him around. You gotta bully him, sort of. I think Lennox gave a good blueprint. That's if you know you tougher than him and stronger than him. And you gotta go in there and beat his ass. You know, you can hit him cleanly with uppercuts, right hands, because all he thinks to do is to pull back from him. How many fighters have you seen hit Vitali in the face with one jab and hit him so hard that you knock him backwards? Lewis did that twice in that fight. 2 times. One jab. And you see Lewis starts on the outside. And when he lands that jab, closed the distance quick and landed that jab. Vitali is not hard to hit as long as you got the physical gifts, you know, that are somewhat equal to his. He was still taller than Lewis, I believe, by 2 inches. But Lewis had a longer reach than Vitali, which is common with a lot of black fighters have longer arms. But you gotta go in there and bust his ass, man. I think Adelaide Solis can beat him because he's just got a skill set, I think, that would enable him to do so. And I think things would have got worse for him had that fight continued. But staying on this fight, you know, I just, you know, I'm just tired of the Klitschko hype when they beating all these bums, man. I mean, Shannon Briggs. I mean, this dude, why the fuck is he still fighting anyway? I mean, why would Vitali even want to shame himself by fighting him? He saw Lennox was landing the right hand. He knew he could land the right hand on Vitali. Whoop-de-doo, big on Shannon Briggs. Whoop-de-doo, big fucking deal. Yeah, I mean, plus this dude old as shit. Get real. And he wasn't that much. George Foreman whipped his ass. And they stole that decision from Foreman. But who the fuck gave Adamek a chance after seeing him fight Michael Grant? I mean, you look at that fucking fight, and you see this guy's not gonna beat Vitali. You know, this guy really wasn't using no jab. And Adamek stayed on the outside, eating the jabs. You can't just stay out there and you know, expect to absorb Vitali's jabs. I don't care if your damn hands are up or not. You can't just sit out there and operate from that distance. But I'm just saying, kill the hype, man. That was not no great performance or no bullshit like that. That was a weak-ass sparring session. Looked like he was boxing a little kid. Vitali, a natural heavyweight, a super heavyweight, beating up a former light heavyweight. Get the fuck out of here. Now he about to fight a cruiserweight. I guarantee he about to fight David Haye. And you hear Vitali after the weigh-in with Vladimir and David Haye. Vitali himself said, David Haye is too light. He is not a real heavyweight.
David Haye is too light. Simple too light. It's not real heavyweight. It's not, he comes from cruiserweight. It's not weight for heavyweight. Ask Lennox Lewis. He know better. He know experience. You have to be original heavyweight. Vladimir fight in this same weight all his career. David Haye just make four titles in heavyweight division. This weight, he is too light.
But here, Vitali is about to fight him. Vitali, I don't know, man. Come on, man. He'll fight anybody. But the motherfuckers he fighting right now is shit. I mean, real shit. So, man, please, kill the hype.